Welcome back, everybody, to the Vancouver Woodsmen Expansion series here on 2K23. And today we start by taking on the LA Lakers, who are 21 games below 500. This should be a game that we win, but they are a pro team just as we are, so anything can really happen here. We're going to rock the same game plan as usual. Not going to make too many different changes here, except we are going to game plan for them by putting Turner on Anthony Davis. We're going to put Andersen on Jaylen Brown, and we're going to put Bane on Johnny Davis just to get probably our best matchups. And by the way, Andersen is number 5 on the most improved player odds list, so he could win that, but 3 games left, probably won't. Just a thing to look out for. And here we go. Start of the game. It's a home game, and it's a must-win because the Kings are currently a half game ahead of us. But this game did not start off well for Vancouver, as LA was nearly unstoppable in the first and second quarters. Johnny Davis was off to a fantastic start. A couple of threes here dropped for him, and LA is more than doubling our current score over halfway through the first quarter. Davis has 10 points. We have 11 as a team, so he's been playing lights out. And watch this play. A crazy sequence. They get it back to Davis, and he knocks it down again. It's 26-11. And the first quarter ends with us down 33-16. How do you start such an important game on such of a wrong foot that it makes it almost impossible to come back from? 35-16 started the second. Now we're down by 21, and they have doubled our score, 48-24. Wellington doing his best to keep us in this game. Nobody was playing well here in the first half offensively for the Woods, and not even Andersen, nobody. But Wellington had a stretch here where he tried his absolute best. Just a mini run by him exclusively, as he gets a really nice layup here on Anthony Davis. Really acrobatic way to readjust mid-shot. But then Jaylen Brown out of nowhere after a slow start. A couple of baskets fall for him in a row to put the Lakers back up by 25. And at the end of the first half, we're down 42-60. A lot of work to be done on both sides of the ball. But how do you come out this flat against this bad of a team in this important of a moment? We have to win these last 3 games if we're going to for sure secure a playoff spot, and we can't beat one of the worst teams in the entire league. So that is a problem. We have to be more consistent offensively. The defense is usually really good, and it just was not there in the first half. I made some adjustments prior to halftime, and that did help. But look at this miss by Desmond Bane. How do you miss it off of a great pass like that from Hollins? So I got a bit mad, gotta be honest. Simmed ahead, and somehow, some way, we closed the gap down to 5 by the start of the fourth quarter. So it's a 5-point game, 72-77. But then here's the first play that I watch. Literally a 3-point foul. Are you kidding me, Wellington? And not only that, but DiVincenzo steps up to the charity stripe, and guess what he does? He hits the free throw. It's a 4-point play to start. Unbelievable. Later on, up by 9, Davis knocks down the shot from deep. It's now a 12-point game all of a sudden. Andersen tries to answer back. He got it. Cuts the game back down to 9. And then Payne, mismatch against Johnny Davis, got it to go at the rim. Then Bane has done nothing all day. Knocks down a big 3 here to cut it to 6 with under 3 to go. Andersen on the move, somehow knocks this incredible shot down. Now it's a 5-point game. From the baseline, Andersen missed it. Payne gets the board. Back out to Bane for a 3. He's tired, but he's going to knock it down either way. It's 92-90. Jaylen Brown brings the ball up. Not trying to rush too much here, but he will go ISO against Andersen. He'll attack the basket, throw up a shot. It's off the mark, and Payne comes down with the board. 2 seconds separate the shot clock and the game clock. Andersen with it. Back out to Turner. Mid-range jumper, foot on the line. Got it. We're tied at 92 with 15 seconds left. Lakers advance the ball via timeout. Brown Tough shot over 2 defenders, off the glass and in with 6.7 on the clock. Lakers up by 2, 94-92. Last play of the game. Andersen finds Bane. It's a really good look, and he missed it. And the Lakers end up winning this one. We almost come back, but it falls short. And frankly, we did not deserve to win at all. Andersen drops 31 points on 29 shots. Desmond Bane, man, 10 points, but that last 3 really hurts. Sumu also had 10 points, but nobody else had more than 9. We needed better days from several players, and we just did not get it. And I think that also could include Andersen. 31 on 29 shots is not efficient at all. That has to be better. And yeah, offense was a complete disaster in the first and fourth quarters. The Lakers got 20 and 7 from Jaylen Brown, 19 from Johnny Davis, and 13 from Nick Poole. And Reggie Perry had a double-double. But we shot 42% from the field, 32 from deep. But now we have simmed all the way to April 9th, the date of the Pelicans game. And guess what? The Kings lost their last game. So did the Grizzlies. We are now half a game back from both of those teams. And if we have the same record as the Kings at the very least, then we have the tiebreaker over them as of right now. But we have to win this game. And if we do, we're back in place as the 6th seed. If we win these last 2 games, I believe that we also clinch the 6th seed at the very least. So that is what is on the line today, a playoff spot or a play-in spot. All right, so I made a game plan for the Pelicans. I'm going to show it to you guys real quick. It's pretty much what we usually go with, but we're going to start the entire game rocking this, soft hedging all screens, going over on most of them, because I don't want guys taking shots off screens on the other team. And as for the assignments, we're going to have Turner guard Zion. And aside from that, we'll let the rest of the players just guard who they are automatically assigned to. But the Pelicans will start Kyra Lewis Jr., Shadon Sharp, Ochai Agbaji, Zion, and Otis Morris Sr. But we're going to simcast this game and jump in the second half if it's close. All right, here we go. Start of the game. First quarter, really back and forth here. Trading leads. And at the end of one, Pelicans up by 4. Second quarter, we take the lead back and we're on a huge run. Vancouver up by double digits right now, trying to close the half with an amazing second quarter. Right now, we are closing on 70 first half points. We don't get there. It is a 10-point game at the start of the third. Let's dive in. The halftime score was 69 for Vancouver and 59 for New Orleans. It was a high-scoring first half, not a lot of defense being played. And here we go to start this third quarter. New Orleans with it. Zion scores on the first play. Hollins off the screen from Turner, pulls the trigger, can't knock it down though. He feeds Zion, mismatch against Hollins. He goes up and scores again. Screen from Turner. Hollins attacks, gets to him. Nice pass. He draws the foul. It's the first on Morris. First free throw for Turner, up and good. And T goes 2 for 2. Lewis hands off to Sharp on the low block against Bane. Backing him down, fading away. It's good. Hollins to Payne against Morris. He throws it up from the elbow, missed it, and Morris comes down with the board. On the other end, Shadon Sharp to the rack, getting right by Andersen. The gap is cut to 4. Some strong offense to start this third quarter from the Pelicans. Hollins to Andersen. Wide open look from deep. Can't get it to go. Ball's tipped, and Sharp gets the board. And Zion's hurt. Courtesy of Payne. That could be bad news for them. Zion has checked out of the game. Duganix is now in. Again, I don't know how to pronounce his name officially. But Sharp gets to the rim and scores. We cannot get any defensive stops right now. And the offense has done nothing so far this quarter. Allen's off the screen. Finds Andersen, but he's not going to shoot. Off the screen from Turner. He'll go back to a wide open look for Turner in the corner, but he missed it. Gotta hit those. Lewis finds the baseline drive by Sharp. We're tied. Hollins crosses the court. Bain goes to him. Wide open look from downtown. Missed it again. Sharp finds Morris. Pelicans in front. It was a 10-point game. We desperately need a bucket to go. We're going to go to Andersen, and he does give it to us. We're tied at 73, but now it's a dogfight. Sharp to Duganix, back to Washington for 3, misfires, and Payne gets the board. A chance for us to get back in front here. Andersen off the screen, fires, mid-range jumper, got it. Nice shot. Screen from Duganix. Sharp steps back, fires. No, out of a shot goes to Duganix. What a feed right there. Payne. Andersen for 3, hits back iron. Wait, Andersen had a 28-point first half. He's got 4 so far in this half. Oh my God. So that's why we were up by so much, or had so many points. How did they get that? You're kidding me. Still a tie game at 75, but the shot clock resets halfway for the Pelicans. But now it's down to 2. Agbaji, contested 3. In the face of Turner, you're joking. Andersen attacks and is fouled hard by P.J. Washington. Free throws coming up. First one is good. Second one is good as well. Vancouver down by 1. We'll watch 1 more minute or so and then jump ahead to the fourth quarter. Screen from Duganix. Agbaji back to Duganix for the dunk, man. The defense is getting absolutely opened up. Screen from Rivers. It's covered well. Andersen against Agbaji. Steps back, fires, knocks it down. That's our cue to move ahead. He's 13 for 17 is Andersen. Fantastic day so far. And we're going to need more from him if we're going to win this game, apparently. Oh, what a shot right there as well. I just want to watch one more play before we move ahead. He's going off. Vancouver back in front. Let's sim ahead now. And I'll show the simcasting as well, because this game's important. They've outscored us by a good amount here in this third quarter. We're trying to get back out in front here. We do get back in the lead to start the fourth quarter. And we'll jump in right about now. Just under 8 to go. 4-point game. Zion has checked back in, so he is okay. He is hurt, but he's going to be all right. But this game's going to come down to the wire. It seems like Zion throws the ball away, trying to lob it to Sharp. We come down with it. 4-point game. Bain working on Sharp. Lost the handle. Hangs on, though. Hollins kind of resets the offense. Andersen takes a screen. Open look. Got it. Hey, guys. Future Stumpy here. Just want to pause the video real quick. Midway. It's 7:21 to go in the fourth quarter. The score is 96 to 90, but I have a game that I want you guys to play. It's very simple. Please keep track of our score. 96 points with 7:21 to go in the fourth quarter. Keep this in the back of your mind, because this right here what you're about to see these last 7:21 of the game is a trend that we have seen with this team year in, year out, game after game, and we still, or at least I, cannot figure it out. But just watch. Lewis finds the cut by Zion. Easy bucket. We cannot have him matched up against Zion. Andersen versus Zion is a terrible matchup for us. And we got to bring in Turner or Payne right now, which we are. We're going to bring in Turner for Rivers and keep Payne out there at center, even though he's tired. Rivers finds Andersen, but he can't lay it in. And good defense there by Duganix. Sharp against Payne. Fires in his face. He missed it. Let's go. Big stop. The lob up to Andersen. He missed it. How? That was a great pass by Hollins, man. Sharp spins. Working on Hollins. Can't get by him. He's stalled. He goes to Lewis. He has to get down low. It's blocked by Rivers. Shot clock violation. Woodsmen take over. Hollins goes to Andersen. He will fire a really tough shot. That's a really bad look, man. Lewis, baseline, gets to the rim and scores. Turner was too busy trying to guard Zion. It's back to a 2-point game. They've shot a lot better than we have. 11% better. We're down to 46% after being at the start of the third with like a 58% percentage. They've kept theirs. We have not, but Andersen flies in for a dunk. He is willing us to a win. He's got 44, but he's got to keep on showing out. Pelicans call timeout. Just under 5 to go. Just like I said last episode, every basket counts. Every bucket matters. We need stops. Duganix, the jumper, got it in the face of Hollins. He's like twice his size. Hollins drives, is fouled by Lewis, and has free throws coming up. Got to knock these down. We've had a lot more free throws than they have in this game, and we've shot them well too. The first one is good. It seems like the slider change has definitely helped, and it's more realistic. Hollins goes 2 for 2. We're back up by 4. Zion the screen. Lewis. Back to him, or at least he thought, but Turner deflects the pass, gets the steal. Vancouver back with it, up by 4, trying to increase our lead. Under 4 to play. Hollins with it. Screen from Payne coming. Hollins goes to Payne. Open mid-range jumper. He can knock those down, but not right now. He is tired out there. That might have an effect on his shot. Agbaji takes the screen, steps back, fires a really tough 3. We come down with the board thanks to Payne. On the other end, Payne on the wing. Shot clock winding down. He gets the ball back after he lost it. Goes to Turner. He has to fire. He missed it. We cannot hit a shot. Zion. Backing down Turner. Fading away. The shot is good. Turner with it. Trying to find Andersen, but Lewis steps in front of the pass. Up to Agbaji. We're tied at 100. We cannot let things fall apart here. We have to be better. We have to make better passes. Take smarter shots and knock them down too. Andersen to Payne. He's tired. Everyone's tired out there for us, man. We've had a couple of days off. Andersen, mid-range jumper off the mark, and Turner's called for a loose ball foul. Under 2 to play. The year could be on the line. Agbaji gets to the rim. How is our offense just so stagnant and theirs is not? Like, we have played better defense, but their offense still is just more consistent. We aren't. Turner backing down Zion. This is going to be awful. I can just tell. Like, what was this possession, man? What was it? That's game losing. We cannot keep doing this. If we don't get a stop here, this game is probably over. Agbaji. Back to Sharp. The jumper is off. We get the board thanks to Miles Turner. Andersen. With the ball. To Payne. No! That's not the shot! We have done everything possible to throw this game away. We still have a chance, though. Agbaji, given some space, left it short. We have another chance. Hollins, wide open three. He missed it. Ball's tipped. They come down with it. How? We have to foul. Come on. I'm sorry to complain, but what the hell, man? We can't hit jack shit. We're going to have to foul like 6 times. How are they possibly in the bonus off 2 fouls? This game's weird sometimes. First free throw for Agbaji drops. The second is good as well. 4-point game, 26 seconds left. We have 1 timeout left too. Well, we have to go really quick. Payne and bounce to Andersen. We threw it away! I cannot believe our late game choices are just so awful. It is unbelievable. It's going to happen twice in one episode, and maybe 3 times if we lose to the Warriors too. Now we have to bank on the Kings losing their last game and us beating the Warriors, which we haven't beat either of these last 2 teams despite giving plenty of chances to do so. God, how do we screw this up so many times in one season, man? It is incredible. Vancouver loses 108-100, and we are in extreme danger of being a play-in tournament team once again instead of a playoff team. Just incredible. We put up 8 points in the 4th quarter. How do we do this to ourselves? Seriously. It is incredible. Andersen drops 44 on 29 shots, and we still lose. Just insane. We put up 69 first half points, and we lose. We put up 31 in the second half. Incredible. The Pelicans had a single meaningful player that did not shoot above 50%. One guy, Kyra Lewis, 2 for 8. The rest of the guys that actually mattered all shot 50% or higher. They shot 57% from the field. They had 62 paint points to our 24. We're about to find out if this last game even matters. If it doesn't, then we're just not going to watch it. It's just how it goes. So, did the Kings win their game, or did they lose? Or have they not played yet? Because if they haven't played it, then we have to watch this game. And the answer is they won, and they clinched the 5 seed. We could still beat out the Grizzlies, actually, because they could still lose. And if we win, we actually do have the tiebreaker over them. So it's now between us and Memphis. Who do they play today, though? So we face the Warriors, and the Grizzlies face the Suns. So both games could go either way. And because both games play at the same time, I'm not going to watch the entire game. I think we'll do the same thing like we just did, and we'll watch a good amount of the second half and just see how the game unfolds after halftime. All right, so for the Warriors game plan, same thing as the Pelicans one. except we're going to have Turner guarding Wiseman specifically. Unless Kuminga starts to pop off, then we'll change that up. But for Kuminga, actually, I think we do need to put Turner on him instead because of his three-point shooting. So we'll put Turner on him. I actually have to change this around. So on Wiseman, we'll put on Payne. And for this, we'll get like an 85 overall matchup. For Kuminga, if we put Turner on him, we get an 87 overall matchup. And hopefully that's enough to win. And for Steph, we'll have Hollins guard him. So there we go. Well, folks, here we go. We have to win this game, and we have to get a loss for Memphis as well for us to make the playoffs. We're going to sim the first half. Will Hollins against his former team after being traded near the trade deadline. First quarter going the Woodsmen way, it looks like. The Warriors do bring it back a bit. And now it's relatively close here. And at halftime, it's kind of low scoring. It is 48-40 at the start of the third. Let's dive in. 11:29 to go here, and Vancouver is up 50-42 to pretty much start this second half. So, kind of like against the Pelicans, we have to keep this lead, have to hold on to it, have to play good basketball, and get a win here in these last two quarters. If we don't, then it's all for nothing. Bane off the feet from Hollins. Missed it. I just don't like watching Bane. I just don't. He either never takes a shot or he takes one and he does not hit it. It's pretty much how it goes exclusively every time. I thought it could be different if Hollins was playing, but it hasn't really changed. And that sucks. Turner to Andersen. Wide open look. Got it. Wiggins goes to Kuminga against Turner. He is a bit more agile, but Turner's a great defender. He goes to Steph. He's blocked by Turner from behind. Great job. Hollins on the other end. Races out in front. That's blocked by Wiseman. Why would you ever let that guy catch up to you? Steph off a couple of screens. Launches a three. Got it. Hollins trying to answer back. Offline. Kuminga comes down with it. Steph again. Two in a row. 3-point game. Hooray. Payne the screen. Hollins gets to the rim. Goes back to Payne over Curry. Got it. Rollins gets by Bane and scores. That is a 73 overall guy doing that. Pretty awesome. 3-point game again, 55-52. Payne for three. Can't wait until that play's gone. Steph against Andersen. He feeds Roddy. Around Hollins. Roddy scores. Both teams have shot poorly at around 40%. We need guys to step up, and that includes Don Payne. Nice. Curry waiting for a screen. He goes back to Nance. His shot is good. Hollins, mid-range jumper, off the mark. Curry gets open. Missed it though. Payne gets the board. It's a 1-point game. Can we find some kind of offense? Hollins thought about shooting. Thank God he chose not to. Turner is tired. It's the third quarter. Not sure how that's happening. Hollins at the elbow. He's wide open. He's fading away now after giving some space. He knocks it down. 3-point game again. 5 points, 2 for 9 for Hollins, but he does have 6 assists. And hopefully we'll add a lot to that as the game goes on. Payne gets a steal. Up to Bane. He attacks and is fouled by Kuminga. First free throw. Up and good. Second free throw is good as well. Rivers has checked in for Turner. Rollins to Kuminga from deep. It's good. Hollins making some moves. Gets in the paint. Fires and is fouled by Rollins. His first free throw is good. His second free throw is also good. And by the way, his assist numbers have gone down a little bit since he joined our team, but our numbers have gone up. That's kind of weird. Haynes for three, missed it. Payne gets the board. A chance for us to increase our lead. Hollins is fouled again, this time by Haynes. And these free throws should increase our lead. First one does just that. And Hollins goes 2 for 2 again. Turner checks back in. Payne takes a rest. Rollins feeds Kuminga in the paint over Turner. They call it a foul there? Looked pretty clean to me. Kuminga, 20.6 points per game, 6.3 boards on the season. Last game of the year, though, he knocks down both free throws. Hollins in the corner for three. Another bricked shot by him. David Roddy attacking the rim. It hits the bottom of it. Incredible layup attempt. Hollins goes to Bain. He's wide open for a three. He hits it. Wow, what a rare sight. Haynes finds Rollins, top of the key three. It hits back iron. Kuminga steps in front and gets the board. And Turner has to foul him to stop the shot from going in. First free throw, up and good. And Kuminga goes 2 for 2. Wellington checks in. DeSumo checks in. 5-point game. Rivers to Andersen. Roddy guarding. He gets a steal out of nowhere. Kabengele has it. Shot clock is winding down. He rivals a pass to Kuminga. They get so many just last-second buckets all the time. Andersen feeds Turner. He goes to Rivers. Now to Sumu. Screen. He fires. Tough shot on the move. Bad look. Kuminga gets to the rim and scores a tough one. Come on, man. The paint defense so far has been awful. Wellington steps back and fires off the glass and in. And with under 3 to go, let's jump ahead to the fourth quarter and see where things are at. We'll simcast this too because it's the last game of the season. Vancouver currently holding on to a lead, but closing the gap. The later stages here are the Warriors. 6:46 to go, 7-point game. Let's dive in. Just over 6 to go in regulation. Vancouver has outscored the Warriors in each and every quarter so far. But what if I told you I foresee us being outscored in this quarter and also losing? I don't think it's a far cry. But Andersen knocks down a 3. That'll help us. And we're back up by 10. Steph attacks, gets by Hollins, and hits the floater. By the way, I have no idea if Memphis has won or not. There's no way for us to check during the game, so we just have to hope that they have lost to the Suns already and have to focus on a win here. Payne to Andersen. He's going to have to fire. Missed it. Turner on the glass and the big putback. Steph gets by Hollins. Steps back. Open shot. Got it. He's got 25. 8 for 13. Andersen's got 32 again. 11 for 18. He's been great these last couple of games. He's been doing his best job. Doing all he can to will us to a win. But needs help from his teammates. For three again, Andersen knocks it down. We're seeing it here. He is trying to put this team on his back. Wiggins, wide open look, top of the key. Missed that one. Turner comes down with it. Bane goes to Hollins. He's wide open for a three, but it rattles out. He has not shot well in this game. Screen comes for Steph. He takes it and fires a three. It's a tough one, though, as Hollins was right there in his face. We do get the stop. Almost under 4 minutes to go. Vancouver up by 11. Andersen, mid-range jumper. Got it. Unconscious these last two games. I love this guy, man. Kuminga, the screen. Rollins, the three. It's good. That's a big shot right there. Hollins to Bane, top of the key. High arcing shot, missed it. Payne gets the board, and the putback is good. Steph with it. Nice lead pass to Nance, but Payne blocks his shot from behind. What a fantastic couple of plays by Don Payne. Hollins to Andersen for three. Bricked it. Turner got the board, though. Rebounding for the Warriors not going well, and Kuminga's called for a foul on the putback attempt by Turner. First free throw, good. Second free throw, good. Steph off the screen. Mid-range jumper, got it to go at the elbow. 12-point game. Shot clock winding down. Andersen missed it again. Wiseman gets to it. And then Rollins just backs himself out of bounds. That is a low IQ play. Payne feeds Turner. He spins on Kuminga. Missed the shot, though. Not sure how. That's a tough layup to miss. Wiseman down low. Scores on Payne plus the foul. Okay. Something interesting unfolding here in the waning moments. Wiseman's free throw is good. 9-point game. We call timeout. 1:06 to go. The Warriors won't foul. They don't really need to right now. They have to go for stops and threes. Andersen trying to waste some time. Hollins winding down. Out to Bane for three. Got it! That's the dagger. An actual big shot by Bane falls for once in his lifetime. Not that it actually was a huge deal because the game was probably over. As Wiggins bricks that three. But still a nice shot to see him to see fall for him because we need him to play well in the playoffs. So, or the play-in if that's what ends up happening to us. Payne, mid-range jumper, got it. And that's the finishing touch on this one. So Vancouver wins 109-98, but does this win matter? I guess we're about to find out. Are we a play-in team or a playoff team? Well, before we find out, folks, it's time for the NBA awards. And as you see right here, Luka has won MVP once again. 29, 9, and 11 on the season. And Donnell Payne has won Rookie of the Year out of nowhere. I swear to God, I did not override this at all. He just, once we made him a starter, he just eclipsed Wheeler. Bones Highland is your Sixth Man of the Year. Chet Holmgren is your Defensive Player of the Year. And Most Improved Player of the Year as well. Coach of the Year is Mark Daignault. Not sure which team He is. And John Murphy wins Executive of the Year. And that's all for the NBA awards, but now it's the All-NBA teams. First team, Luka, LaMelo, Giannis, Tatum, Jokic. Second team, Holmgren, Jabari Smith Jr., Evan Mobley, Darius Garland, Ja Morant. Third team, Cade Cunningham, Ben Simmons, Zion, Paolo, and Calvin Gordon. All defensive first team, Chet Holmgren, Jaren Jackson Jr., Giannis, Sharp, and Lonzo Ball. Defensive second team, LaMelo, Dyson Daniels, Mobley, Isaac, Bam. Where's Miles Turner? I'm confused. All rookie first team, Donnell Payne, Darrell Wheeler, Lawrence Hall, Chase Peterson, Isaiah Mobley. All rookie second team, Julio Haywood, Javon Davis, Angelo Balistrieri, Wallace Nance, and Bryce Reeves. And now, folks, it's time to see if we made the playoffs or the play-in tournament. Let's advance, and we're a play-in tournament team. Memphis must have won. This is a huge letdown. This is a huge letdown, man. Frankly, we did this to ourselves by not beating the Pelicans. If we would have just beaten them, just not choke the game away, not make some terrible choices down the stretch, actually hit a shot in the fourth quarter, then none of this happens. But now we put ourselves in a terrible spot. We have to beat the Clippers in the play-in game, and we have 2 games worth to figure it out if we can make it. We have 2 chances, but we cannot lose this first game against the Clippers. But here's the box score from the Warriors game. Steph drops 27-9, Kuminga 16-12. The Woodsmen got 27 for Andersen. Once again, Desmond Bane 25 points. We saw next to none of that. Payne had 13 and 14. Hollins had 15 assists in this one despite shooting 2 for 12. At least he got involved in some way, in a good way. Andersen has tried his absolute best to put us into a playoff spot, and the rest of the team has let him down, especially last game. We have seen the Clippers plenty of times previously, and they are back once again to threaten our chances at a playoff title run. Lonzo Ball, Edwards, Portis, Pacciani, Zubats. We know who they have at this point. It's just about, can we beat them? Can we actually put our best basketball on the court in one game to clinch a playoff spot? And if we do, we have to face the Pelicans once again. If we lose this game and win the 8 seed game, then we face the Thunder, who we don't have a great track record against. So, yeah, that is concerning. But the rest of your play-in teams over here are the Jazz and the Suns. But the Thunder are the 1 seed. The Pelicans are the 2. Houston at the 4. Dallas at the 3. Memphis the 5. Kings at the 6. Over in the Eastern Conference, the Knicks, Nets, Pistons, and Sound are all play-in teams. And the playoff teams are the Cavaliers, Hornets, Celtics, Bucks, Pacers, and the Wizards. I'm going to postpone going over draft prospects until the playoff run is over. So whichever episode that ends up being, we'll go through prospects at the end of that episode. And that's all I have for today. We'll go over stats at the end of the year too as well. Same as the prospects. Thanks guys for watching. And unfortunately, this episode was not what I thought or what I hoped it would be. So we have to really make an uphill climb here to make things happen. But that'll do it here. Thanks guys for watching. Please subscribe, comment down below, and until next time, take care and go Woodsmen as always.